I will explain expeditions in this video. Keep in mind that this is targeted for mid-game players who can auto Wyvern 13 with around 50% win rate and wish to expand. I will also try to make it as free to play as possible. When you get posters, which are attained randomly by doing hunts, you can create a party. There are 3 levels of expeditions, 1, 2, and 3. Please do not feel obligated to do level 3 if you cannot deal around 200k damage. When you create your own party, the first attack is always free. When you join other people's party, it always costs energy but is reduced by half on the next attempts. Let's start with Grass Expedition. For your frontliners, your options are Aras, Cecilia, or Lilius. I highly recommend Aras. For your healers, your options are Tamarine or Hazel. I recommend Hazel. For your first DPS, you should always choose Kana, a free unit which is available in connections. For your debuffer, your options are Ball, Tenebria, or the budget version Azalea. I highly recommend Ball. Next, Water Expedition. For your frontliner, choose Clury. For your healer, you may really choose any healer, but the best one is Rwana. For your DPS, your options are Landy, Ram, Sid, or Adley, which is the budget version. I recommend Sid or Ram. For your speed buffer or utility, I recommend Ruzid. He has a slow and attack down, and as well as can speed your whole team up. Next, Fire Expedition. For tanks, your options are Rose, Crow, Tywin, and Krazes, which is the budget version. I recommend Rose. For your healer, your options are Tamarine, Momo, or Angelica. I recommend Tamarine. For your DPS, your options are Lorena, Lena, Tarnagard, or Luna. I highly recommend either these 3 as they are the budget version 3 stars. For your defense breaker, your options are Lulika, SSB, Clury, Furious, and Tenebria, as well as Ball. I recommend the first 4. Next, Dark Expedition. This expedition is the least free to play out of all of them. The meta uses 2 limited units, but here is a budget one that is relatively free to play. Clury for the frontline, Tamarine for the healer, but might be replaceable with Momo or Angelica, Silk for the DPS, Furious or Lulika for your debuffer. These teams are what I use for my expeditions, however they are not new player friendly or mid-game player friendly. Gearing heroes. For your frontliners, you need around 20k HP, 1500 defense, 200 speed, and some units such as Adventurer Ras or Cecilia may need 85% effectiveness. For your healers, healers should be around 16k HP, around 1500 defense, 200 speed, and some healers such as Tamarine need less HP, and some such as Rwana need more to tank the water boss. For your DPS, they should always have around 3k attack, around 280 crit damage and 100% crit rate, and 200 speed. However, if you have element advantage, you only need to have a 85% crit rate rather than 100. For your debuffers or utility units, you may need 85% effectiveness, and you may or may not need damage, 200-ish speed, and some debuffers like Ruzid only need effectiveness and some tankiness. Do not expect to reach these numbers if you've only been farming Wyvern for a month or something. These are goals to keep in mind. If you cannot deal around 200 to 300k damage on level 3, then it's okay to go to level 2 or even level 1. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, join my Discord or ask me directly when I'm live on Twitch. Take care.